Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Hey, I'm coming to you live from my office. For those of you who've been watching me for a while, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to the KetoMOM page. And we're going to talk about this whole concept of fat loss, time frames, eating at home, cheat meals. Why is this not working? Okay, we're going to talk about that real quick. I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I joke about being in my office, but I for real am. Our family currently is in Minnesota. We sometimes are in Kentucky. Sometimes we're in Florida. Sometimes I don't know where we're at, but currently in Minnesota, and in the house that we are in, the internet is not the greatest. So I drive into town often to talk to you. So I'm sitting in the Lowe's parking lot, and I want to hop on here real quick. I just want to give you something to think about as you go throughout your weekend, and just something to think about in general that has to do with fat loss. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? And let's just do something fun. Well, I don't know. How are you doing on your keto journey? But I always love to know, do you consider yourself strict keto, low carb, or lazy keto? Hey, Christy. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Heidi's in Canada. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Janice. Okay. So here's the conversation that we're going to have. And I have this conversation daily with multiple people. And the conversation is simply around this. This isn't working fast enough. Why am I not seeing results? The scale isn't moving. Can I have a cheat day? And I just want to give you a little bit of a mindset, okay? So I'm a pretty direct person. When I lead calls for our company, when I do different Zooms, I dive right in, and then I often forget to introduce myself. I'm kind of direct when it comes to coaching people on things they should or shouldn't do with this lifestyle. But I feel there's one thing that I'm not very direct about because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So when I say this, I don't mean to say it harshly. Maybe you need to hear it. So I'm going to say it with the most loving heart that I have, okay? So please know this. When you dive into this lifestyle, first of all, when you're diving into, this isn't a diet, right? And when you're eating keto or low carb or lazy keto or dirty keto, what does your keto journey look like? When you dive into this lifestyle, fat loss looks different than weight loss. A diet is losing muscle and water weight. You're going to see the scale drop probably a little faster than if you're eating some higher fats and if you're not eating as much and maybe you're intermittent fasting. But I want to give you one thought. This is about not only consistency, not only listening to your body, asking yourself, am I hungry? Am I not hungry? Am I eating because I'm bored? But here's the number one thing. It's not an overnight fix. So when somebody messages me and go, oh, it's been a week, it's been 2 weeks, this isn't working, and the scale is not moving, or even a month, Here's what I feel is kind of mean, but it's probably true. You didn't get to where you are today overnight. You didn't get to where you are today in a month. It was the little choices every single day of the donut here and the cookie yesterday and the 3 bowls of ice cream the other night. It was the little choices over time and over the course, because I could eat a donut right now and I would be fine as long as I'm not eating junk every single day where it snowballs and I get to the end of the year and you're going to see it, right? I'm not going to gain 10 pounds overnight. I'm not. So I want you to think about this. You didn't get to where you are today overnight. And I just want you to know that, and so I want you to, that was not a toot, by the way. Did you guys hear that funny sound in my truck? I know that probably sounds weird, but I did not toot. That was a funny sound from my truck. I'm being real. If it was one of my kids, I would have blamed it on them. No, I'm kidding. So, but I want you to think about this. If you've made a shift to eating better, right? If you've made a shift to drinking more water, maybe you're intermittent fasting, maybe you are, maybe you got rid of the pasta and the potatoes. Maybe I take the buns off all of my burgers and the croutons off all of my salad. This isn't working. It will work. Because if you just back up for a second, you don't even think about the number on the scale and you go, well, I'm making better choices and I'm drinking more water and I'm sleeping better. It will work. It will work. But what if I said you actually had to give it an entire year before you truly felt like you saw results, would you stick with it? Or let's say you feel like it's not working. What are you going to go do? If I went back to the way I was eating 5 years ago, I would be living off of corn dogs, chicken nuggets, Debbie snacks, pizza. So there's so many other benefits to this lifestyle than the scale. The scale will catch up, right? Have you guys ever heard of that whoosh effect of like when fat cells shrink, they fill with water, and then after a while, the fat cells get rid of the water, and then you'll see the scale move, right? So what I need you to know is it's that same concept. So mentally, if I'm not thinking of the scale, but I'm making better choices, I feel better mentally, I can go out and walk, I can play with my kids. Oh my goodness, I walked an extra mile today and I wasn't out of breath. Hey, I made a better choice. I said no to the donut and I decided to grab a protein shake. Oh my goodness, I took the buns off the burgers. That's a huge result, right? And over the course, just like 1%. So I love to talk about this 1% better or 1% worse every single day. Let's say we start right here. This is like our health. 1% better is every single day. I said, I took the bun off the burger, the crouton off the salad, grabbed a lettuce wrap. 1% better, I'm going to get closer to my results every day, right? 1% worse, 1% worse, 1% worse. I said yes to the donut, yes to the ice cream. Oh, it's just one cookie, which turns into 5 cookies. Over the course of a year, you're going to end up over here with better results, or you're going to end up over here wishing you would have stuck with it last year, right? And so what I need you to know is, this is not an overnight fix. You did not get to where you are overnight. It will work, right? And so continue to tune into the page. Give this time. Mentally say, how am I feeling? Did I sleep better? Do I have more energy to play with my kids? So that's what I wanted to talk about. And the last thing I wanted to say, well, there's 2 things. A cheat meal. So some people go, well, I'm at a plateau. Should I have a cheat day? I'm going to tell you what I think of a cheat day. I think cheat days are fine. I am not perfect. I love sushi and pizza. I'm very particular about which ones I have, and I don't have any of my favorite ones in Minnesota. So if I'm in Kentucky, I've got a favorite restaurant that has one sushi roll that I love. I will eat it. And what I need you to know is usually I'll feel like garbage, and then I'll regret it, and then I'll do it again like next month. It is what it is. We're all human, right? But what happens is this. If you decide to have a cheat day, like a all-out cheat day, cereals, donuts, bagels, crazy all day binging whatever you want, that's up to you. And I need you to know that the next day you need to get back on track, because what happens with a cheat day is if you don't have something to get you back on track, whether it's mental focus, whether it's I have ketones that I drink, so if I'm out of ketosis, or if I fall off, the next day I drink my ketones and I'm back on track. If you don't have something to get you back on track that next day, what happens? I have a cheat day. And then the next day, there's leftover donuts. Oh, it's fine. I'll have one more. I'll get back on track tomorrow. Day 2. The next day, grandma brings over cookies. What happens? I'll have one, which is really 5. Day 3. Then all of a sudden, there's a birthday party, and my daughter wants to have pizza for her birthday party. So we have pizza, and I'm only going to have 2 slices. Day 4. So there's also a realistic expectation of, like, oftentimes people go, well, I haven't cheated. I haven't cheated at all. And then I go, really? Like, did you cheat one day? And I cheat meaning I'm not expecting you to be strict keto. I probably fall under more of like low carb, clean eating, but I'm probably not making my own ketones at the moment. I eat way too much protein. And so what I need you to simply know is this. If you have a cheat day for me was like, I would eat as many chocolate chip cookies as I want and pizza and some sushi. But if I don't get back on track, I'm going to set off these cravings like no other. I'm going to have a really bad day the next day. I won't, but you will. I drink ketones, and they're not a magical tool to say I can go eat whatever I want and drink them, but they definitely keep me on course. So all I want you to sit and think about is if I have a cheat day, the next day I get back on track and I stay focused, right? Because food shouldn't be a reward, and it's really not meant to get you past a plateau. There's things that you can do like intermittent fasting, drinking more water, doing a 24-hour fast or cleanse. We have a reboot that we do every month. Cut down on your dairy. Most women eat too much cheese. There's little, like, don't eat so many keto snacks. There's things like that you can do to go, oh, I'm probably doing a little bit too much of this. The last thing I would say towards that is every time that you walk into the kitchen or you feel like you're going to grab something to eat, if you're not hungry, don't eat it, right? You are not eating to fill in your macros. You're not eating because you get to the end of the day and all of a sudden, oh, I didn't eat 80% fat. I better eat some more fat bombs. No. Are you hungry? So drink more water. Pay attention to what your body's telling you. It's so, so, so important. I think you all are amazing. If you want to know more about my mom fuel, there's a promo going on right now. So post promo below because you're not going to want to miss it. There is a fun holiday promo. This is what keeps me on track every single day. I'm actually about to go drop off a 10-day to a girl locally because she's like, Stephanie, I saw your video. I need some ketones. I'm a tired mom. And I said, I used to be a tired mom 5 years ago. Haven't taken a nap in 5 years. I've got 4 girls. We homeschool. I've never felt better. So she's about to get a whole lot of ketones delivered to her house. I'm going to go drop them off for her so that she can be an amazing, amazing energy-filled mom. So I'll tell you this, the ketones have given me life back in the fact that my energy, my appetite control, my cravings, everything is under control. And I feel like I could dominate every single day. If I remove my emotions, right? If I remove, like, if life doesn't go my way, but I look at how I feel, I've never felt better in my life, ever. And so I'll just tell you this. I appreciate all of you. Please continue to tune into the Keto Mom page. Have an amazing day. Reach out with all of your questions. Remember, this is a lifestyle and a journey that is not switched in a week, 2 weeks, or even 4 weeks, but give it time, give it consistent effort, ask your questions, and eventually you will see the results that you're wanting, right? Your journey is different than your husband's journey, women, and your journey is different than your girlfriend or anybody else. So stay focused, stay in your lane. You've got this, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.